Right, let's do 2 examples. I'm going to cut it down here. So I've got 2 examples. Here, 7.5%. It would say 7.5% per annum compounded monthly. So if you know it's monthly, you know your M is at 12. So this is your nominal effective rate. So this is your IN. So IE, your effective, is 1 plus, you can write 7.5% or you can change it to a decimal, over 12 to the power of 12, take away 1. And again, remember what happens. You will, and here, okay, I'm going to say something now. Let me first write. So here I'm going to say, write this to 4. Always write it to 4 decimals. Because to get to percentage, we're going to times by 100. So now if I times by 100, I get 7.76%. So if you want to get it to percentage, then while it's still a decimal like this, write it to 4 decimal places. Then you know you're going to have a good rounding here. And here's the one case where I definitely say, give your final answer to 2 decimal places. Whereas often with percentage we only do 1, but because we're comparing the effective and the nominal, sometimes the difference is very small and it's only in the 2nd decimal place. So you have to do that to 2. Now you can see the bank quoted you 7.5% per annum compounded monthly. Effectively, you got 7.76%. Let's do another one. You invest $250 and you're investing it for 5 years and your interest rate is 9.5% per annum compounded weekly. And here the question is not what is the effective interest rate. Here the question is, what will you have available at the end of your 5 years? So we have to adapt our formula a bit, where we had 1 plus I. Now you have to say I over M to the N times M. Remember, N is the number of years. M is then, your weekly says M is 52 weeks in a year. So the minute it's not compounded yearly, your formula changes to this. So it's 250, 1 plus, you can put 9.5% or you could put 0.095 over how many weeks in a year, to the power of number of years times the M. Right, let's look at our answer for some important things here. First thing, always round to 2 decimals and round. Don't just write the 2nd decimal, round correctly. And the other thing is always include your currency. We don't include currency or any units that we work with, meters, whatever. We don't include them in our calculations. But when you get to the answer, you have to show that you know it is dollars.